Some souls enter this world with destiny etched into their hands. One transforms a barren hilltop into a sanctuary of healing, where lives hang in the balance of surgical precision and unwavering resolve. Another answers the thunderous call of duty, standing sentinel between innocence and chaos on distant battlefields. The third rises through chambers of power, voice unwavering as they champion those forgotten in society's shadows. Different paths illuminated by the same inner light, born not merely to exist but to serve, to heal, to protect, to fight for justice when others turn away. Understood that greatness means giving more than you take. True heroism isn't just in what they do, it's in the sacrifices they make every day for me and you.
We had legends, ghosts, and gangsters too. In the history of our state, it's true. The shadows and the stories, the battles fought, but it's the heroes who've left the legacy we sought. They stood up when the world was cold and bleak, for the ones who didn't have a voice to speak. They fought for justice, for what's right and fair. In every corner they were always there. The heroes who stood for the less fortunate, the ones who never gave up, never hesitated, made our state great where the waters roll. In the land of 10,000 lakes they saved our soul. Heroes of the land, heroes of the fight, they made our state shine, they brought the light.
It came without warning, a roar in the air. The skies turned black, despair everywhere. August winds tore the town to the ground. Dreams turned to dust where hope once was found. The streets lay shattered, the cries filled the night, but through the darkness they carried the light. Out of the rubble they lifted the pain, through broken hearts and endless rain. With steady hands and spirits born, they vowed to rise from the ruins of the storm. Dr. Mayo stood with his sons at his side, guiding the injured where the hope could abide. And there came a sister with a vision so clear, a hospital born where healing was near. Let's build a place where the broken can stay, where the winds of despair can't take life away. sing. Out of the rubble they lifted the pain, through broken hearts and endless rain. With steady hands and spirits born, they vowed to rise from the ruins of the storm. The town came together, brick upon stone. In the shadow of loss, a new seed was sown. St. Mary's was born from the ashes that year, a monument built on courage, not fear. The winds may return, the sky may grow wild, but the heart of Rochester beats strong and defiled. From that fateful day in '83, they built a future for you and me. The clinic would follow, a beacon so bright, a legacy forged in that terrible. Out of the rubble they lifted the pain, through broken hearts and endless rain. With steady hands and spirits born, they rose as one from the ruins of the storm. In the wake of the winds, a promise remains, to heal the wounded, to ease the pains. A town reborn where the brave transform, forever rising from the ruins of the storm.
And then there was a war no one wanted. Vietnam. Beyond the call. The vets who sacrificed their service. All Vietnam vets. Vietnam vets. What are their names? In the jungles of Vietnam, courage took a stand. Michael Blanchfield gave his life for his band. He earned the Medal of Honor for his sacrifice that day. A hero from Minnesota who showed us the way. Beyond the call, beyond all fear, when others turn, they volunteer. Blanchfield, Olsen, Pruden, and Warren gave their all to answer their nation's highest call. Kenneth Olsen, with a healer's heart so brave, shielded his brothers, his own life he gave. For his valor and love, the medal he wore, Minnesota remembers forevermore. Beyond the call, beyond all fear, when others turn, they volunteer. Blanchfield, Olsen, Pruden, and Waring gave their all to answer. Dale Linen saved his brothers in strife by laying down his one precious life. Robert Pruden led, unyielding in the fight, earning his place in freedom's light. Beyond the call, beyond all fear, when others turn, they volunteer. Blanchfield, Olsen, Pruden, and Waring gave their all to answer their nation's highest call. Those 4 men never came home.
but one Minnesota Medal of Honor winner did. Gallantly rescuing his comrades and 11 days later captured, spending the remainder of his time there as a prisoner of war. Leo Thorsness. From Walnut Grove to Vietnam skies, an F-105 Thunder would rise. April 6, 67 spring, when valor made an eagle's wing. Low on fuel, but high on heart, Leo wouldn't let them fall apart. Though meat was warm like angry bees, he'd save those men beyond the trees. 2 airmen down in hostile ground, rescue choppers circling round. Though his tanks ran nearly dry, he turned to face the enemy's cry. Breeze fell from his deadly aim, 2 more fled in smoking shame. No thought of self, no thought of home, just brothers lost in fields to roam. 11 days of freedom more, till captured on a distant shore. 6 years in Hanoi's prison chain, his spirit free despite the pain. Beyond the call, through fire and rain, they bore the scars, they felt the pain. When heroes rose, the world stood still. No parades, no crowd, just an empty hill. Through the rice fields, where the shadows lay, they fought through hell so far away. A medal of honor, a nation's pride, but no one cheered as they walked outside. Beyond the call, through fire and rain, they bore the scars, they felt the pain. When heroes rose, the world stood still. No parades, no crowd, just an empty hill. Thorsness stood where few would tread, with courage forged where shadows spread. The others fell, their journey done, never to see the rising sun. The world had turned, the war was done, yet peace at home felt hard won. The banners waved for someone new, while they stood lost in the red, white, and blue. Beyond the call, through fire and rain, they bore the scars, they felt the pain. When heroes rose, the world stood still. No parades, no crowd, just an empty hill. Beyond the call, Thorsness, Blanchfield, Olsen, Pruden, and Warian, and all Vietnam vets.
The heroes of Minnesota, champions of the underdog. Then there was a man of the people who lost his life way too soon. Paul Wellstone. From the fields of Northfield to the Senate floor, he stood with the people, he fought for the poor, a voice for the workers, the ones
others left behind. He carried their struggles and held their place in line. He walked the talk, he stood his ground. Through every battle, he never backed down. He was a fighter, he was a friend, a man of the people, right to the end. Through every struggle, he took a stand. Oh, wellstone champion of the common man. He stood for the weary, the lost and the weak, for justice and labor, for rights we all seek. He called out the mighty, he challenged the throne, a champion standing but never alone. He walked the talk, he stood his ground. Through every battle, he never backed down. He was a fighter, he was a friend, a man of the people, right to the end. Through every struggle, he took a stand. Paul Wellstone, champion of the common man. That October morning, the cold winds cried. A hero was taken, but hope never died. Though the wreckage was heavy, his light